So are you with me?
Yes.
I want one person on iReport to tell us today what you have seen that you are going to give to the media. So we went on iReport program. That is what I see. You have to bring the report. Eyes on what I see report. So I want somebody to tell me or to tell us today on what I see report, what you have observed that you will report. So I want somebody to start Deutlich and explain because you are here on a reason. So who have the report to give on our journey today?
Roland.
Yes, please. So you please hear loud.
Yeah, we started meeting in the church. From there, we gathered together, meet new people, saw the same, the church members in our youth team. So from there, we went together to Alex as a group. So we can call it Went United. And there, moving around, we saw people living on the street or people that are walking on the street because they couldn't be in school to study. They had to just do that, what can help them to manage for life. And there was like painting and yeah, mostly painting. Then after we saw those people's painting, we're moving around seeing other people from church doing evangelism. So we together also stand there as a team and sang a song. As we sang that song, it was yeah, a good harmony. And after we're again moving around and we saw still some people on the roads. And from there we went to Media Markt. There we checked out the electronic stuff to see how one can get such an idea and what it takes to do something and what can happen when they bring out these ideas and how it can spread out. And as we finished with that, we went again in the way where we are, Zoologischer Garten. And on our way we also saw again some people down the road living on the street. And at the front we saw like a man also living from doing some artistic stuff like making crocodile out of sand. And yeah, then we went around and now we're standing here.
Thank you very much. That was wonderful. I'm going to see how someone else eyes on what I see report. So Jessica, not Jessica, yeah, you. So what can you tell other people outside what you've learned today on eyes on what I see report? What can you really give to audience that will change the youth so that they can have a better future?
I've learned today that we shouldn't give up. We should continue fighting for our dreams. It can be small or big, and we need to take care of who we are hanging with. Those people can be so friendly to you, they can give you everything, but is it good what they're giving to you? Is it right what they're doing to you? Think about it. Just don't join in because you're lonely or you're sad not having friends. Be there because you know they're good for you. God created the world and He gave us the chance to create also something. It can be a building, it can be a dress, it can be a car, everything. And we do mistakes, but we shouldn't give up. We should continue fighting. That's what I learned today.
So that was so wonderful. Thank you very much. That is good. So I want someone else. What else do we have today? I have to ask you, Luna, right? So on eyes on what I see report. So what do you have to give other people today on eyes on what I see report? What can you report that will help you and help other people to live a better life for their future?
That we should never give up, that we go on our goals, and yes, that we don't make bad decisions, and that we should keep to the Lord, and that we pray. Yes, yes, yes.
Wow, Luna, that was so wonderful. We appreciate you. That is good. Right. So I'm going to ask Jessica, because Jessica, you were as well on Eyes on What I See report, right? So Eyes on What I See report, how do you find it today? Was it an interesting project or program you can recommend to other youth out there? How did you find the project?
It was very interesting, and it was nice to see the difference when Christian people are doing something on the street and when worldly people are doing something on the street. Because when we Christian are doing something on the street, people are not giving us really attention like the people, like the worldly people. And we could also see that if we really study very hard in school, we can have a better life than people who move very early from home, and we will also have more money than the people who just moved very early from home. And yes, it was very interesting today.
So that was wonderful, Jessica. You're welcome, and we appreciate you for your comment. So I am going on Eyes on What I See report. So girls, auf Deutsch. Was hast du heute? So we are asking Eyes on What I See report. So what do you see, you that just came in? Eyes on What I See report.
I see people on the streets with talents. So because they don't have anything to do, they use their talents to save themselves from poverty. For example, people in the streets in the U-Bahn stations with trumpets or with violins, and they try and show their talents to make money. And these talents, if they knew Jesus, they would use these talents to show people Jesus. And I need to use my mind to do the same.
So if I should ask you on Eyes on What You See report, did you really like the life you met on the street today?
Yeah, I did, because it's lively and it's, people are happy, but still they don't know Jesus. You can't be fully happy without Jesus. So if they knew Jesus and if they did what they're doing because of Jesus, it would be way better. But I like how people are smiling and they're happy and they're enjoying themselves, showing their talents.
Okay. So how would that help you as well in the future?
In the future, I want to also ask God to open my mind, show me what I can do, show me my talents, and to ask Him to bring me to where I need to be.
That's good, David. So you are welcome. So I know on Eyes on What I See report, you have something to take back home.
Yeah, I do.
What you need to tell your friends, why we should be serious in life, what you need to do to make a better future. Because the purpose of this program is actually you see yourself, you should be able to sit back and say, okay, now I see if these people did not go to school because of one reason, they could use their mind, their idea to create something for a living. So I should go to school, be serious with my education so I can bring out something more better than this. So you are welcome for this program today, Eyes on What I See report. So I'm still going further. I am going further on Eyes on What I See report. So I am going to ask Doreen. Really, she's the coordinator of this program as well. Yeah. So you are today with Eyes on What I See report, and as one of the participants on Eyes on What I See report, what do you have to tell your friends what to do and what not to do that will make them to have a better future?
I would say that I'm really glad to be part of this program because I today really saw what is really going on in our lives, because many people are on the street and they don't know the truth, and for me I'm glad to know the truth and that I can use the truth to have a better life. So I'm really glad to be part of the program.
That's so good. So this is all about Eyes on What I See report. So I'm glad that you enjoyed the program, and at the same time you have something to tell other people out there. So the basic aspect of this program or project is for you to know how your tomorrow should look like, what you should do and what not to do. And another thing is you doing this for you not to waste your time now, so that when you plan your today, tomorrow will be more better. So we are really grateful, Darren, that you are with us, and we believe we will still have more projects next time. So I am still on one person. I want to take one report, and I have to ask my gentleman, or my gentle ones, what do you have to say about this project, most especially you that have been lucky to see this project? So what can you tell to others? So what report do you have about today's program?
It's beautiful to see how people can make things with their minds. How can they make money? How can they make a smile for people to see what they to you guys outside? You should go out, see, think for the future, what you can do more things for the people who can life, do things, don't do bad things. Look when you are not sure what to do, go outside, look when you're boring, go outside too, look what people can do, think you can do it too, don't think you can't do it. All people can do something that other people can't do. That's why you are also special.
So do you like the program today, if I may ask you? Do you want such a program to continue next time on a different dimension?
Yes.
Eyes on What I See report. So you like it, so you are welcome. That is so wonderful. So gentlemen, do you have something to say on this program?
For me, it was interesting to see how life is not only about going to school, walk, and then make children. Even if you don't go to school, you can do something for your life. There are people living on the streets, so showing their talent, what
That was so wonderful. I really love that. Meaning you enjoyed the program, Eyes on What I See report. So you saw many things today, and you see people out there, even without going to school, they can make it. So it is more better when you go to school, you can do it more better than those ones. So nobody is not important. Everybody is important because there is something you can do, right? So if there is something we can do, so we can work together and we can make it, right? So you are welcome. I think this is all for today on Eyes on What to Say report. So we are going to see next time when we have such a program.